I hadn't realized that Saturday night was talent night. From our cells, we heard the head from each race call us out in a round robin to sing a song, tell a joke, or recite an original poem. The whites, blacks, and Latins all took turns quite politely. It was a rare show of complete intraracial civility. I was all set to read one of my poems, but Rebel only called on Drifter, who asked me if he could read one of mine instead. I could only assent, but he didn't really wait for the answer anyway. He clearly had one already picked out and was going to read it whether I gave it to him or not. It was a dark poem, one of my best, well suited for this crowd, and to my surprise, he read it well. Strange friend. Neither impatient nor loud, he was very easy to ignore at first. But he made himself felt in the deep of my gut, not content, after all, in the shadows, where he lurked, unseen by most, but not by me. If I could not ignore him, perhaps I could know him, make a friend of this friendless stranger. The friendless are eager to be friended. So now I have this nameless friend, a friend for life, he likes to say. He drapes himself about me and listens with both ears, so patiently, so patient. But my new friend is jealous, as new friends sometimes are. I must turn old friends away, even show my love the door. My friend has made it clear there's room for only one, including me. Now that no one's left from the life I've left behind, my friend declares it time for dreaming. My friend is wise. By closing them, my eyes are opened. The morning light springs hope eternal, but horizon light is setting sun. My tunnel's end has come. Hope falls eternal. If I knew his name was death, I did not know I knew it. And it can't be said I did not choose to not know what I should have. That the friendless are friendless for cause, and the bliss of ignorance is no bliss at all. Drifter got a good round of applause while I stupidly waited for him to mention that I'd written it. Instead, he basked in the reaction, quite pleased that everyone assumed the poem was his. I knew I could have yelled out that I wanted to read something, but I also knew the poem's style would be so similar that it would effectively blow Drifter's cover. Or worse, they'd think I'd taken it from him. It seemed far more politic to just keep my mouth shut. After all, I knew whom all that applause had really been for. When it was Rebel's turn, he offered a joke, but prefaced it with a little shout-out. "Hey, Drifter, tell this one to your cellie. He'll appreciate it." Uh-oh. "What's the definition of a best friend?" "What, dog?" Drifter yelled out. "A best friend is someone who gets 2 blowjobs from his girlfriend just so he can bring the second one back to you." Everyone roared, of course. I would have laughed hard, too, if he hadn't basically called me a faggot in front of the whole wing.